Why don't women ask for a man's phone number? My now GF got my number from a group chat and texted me first. It happens. It's a cultural thing. People do a lot of irrational things just because they imitate what their environment does. Mainly because they don't have to. It's very cultural for men to be the ones chasing, so that's what happens. Nothing is stopping the opposite from occurring, other than they don't have to. Some are really afraid of rejection to the point where they'll just not even try. Age of op and girls? Plus, me giving you my number gives you all the control. You don't have to worry about me texting or calling you. You control the first interaction. Some women don't want to be the one in control of everything. They want men to take charge and be straightforward with their intentions. Some women prefer the exact opposite. Everyone's different. She sounds a life experience more than a life partner. Good luck on however you choose to proceed. She sounds like a problem waiting to happen, as do her friends. Be wary. She might have been trying to tease, flirt with you when she said that. Other times it seems some girls have a really specific idea of dating as though there are universal expectations and their ego is really tied into when men follow them. The people I've known to be like this also are not big on communication because they think that having to ask nullifies the value. They have an, often unknowingly, conservative view of dating where you have to court them in a really specific way, and they use this checklist as a way to see if a guy is a good partner. I find it very unappealing and even impersonal when it's like that, but you shouldn't make assumptions. You are wrong about the control part. For most people, the one being pursued seemingly has the control law. It's a social faux pas in a lot of cultures. Men are, often, expected to be the ones doing the asking and the chasing, while women will, often, maybe drop a hint if we're lucky. But being men, we, often, don't like hints, and would rather just be asked straight up. Thus the cycle keeps churning. She could have just asked for your number then too. Such silly, immature games. Maybe she was being funny and flirting, but if she's serious, it's a solid red flag. Don't sign up for egotistical games. They do sometimes. I've had many women ask for my number back in the day. I'd give someone their number right back to them if they talk to me that way. Rude. They do sometimes. My wife was the one that asked me for my number. Just depends on the people. For the same reason Walmart doesn't go door to door, trying to sell their products. They don't have to. Because men will almost always accept advances from women they are not that interested in. Women in most cases will not. So, many women refuse to make the first move to avoid expending their energy on a guy who most likely will not put forward any effort in the future. I think it's pretty reasonable to want to avoid becoming a bed warmer. I hear a lot of women I know complain about being bothered by men hitting on them, asking for their numbers. I just don't want to bother anyone, and I don't want to be labeled a creep. If a woman is interested enough, she can ask me. If not, then oh well. It has to do with cultural traditions and norms. Not all women are this way. It just depends. Some women find it weak or unattractive when a guy isn't forward with his intentions. They like when a hot, confident man makes the first move. Other women might find the forwardness to be too aggressive or uncomfortable and prefer a different approach. You found someone who likes the former. Which is more common, to be fair.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.